welcome back. So today we're looking at the Loadable Dumbbell. I'm going to show you how to make a DIY Loadable Dumbbell as opposed to spending 150 or 200 euros buying it off Rogue or Strength Shop. Now one of the things, especially with Strongman, is getting all the equipment together can be tough to find, but it's also very, very expensive. Because the sport is just becoming sort of a really popular sport, especially over here in Ireland, there's not a whole lot of second-hand equipment on the market, so you're forced to go and buy it new, which the prices are astronomical. So I always say that if you can, when you're going to buy a new piece of equipment, have a think, can this be made DIY? Can I do this myself? Can I just make a version of it? And save your money for the things that you can't do a DIY job on. Now, I am super, super lucky, and I'm going to say from the start, I've got a mate, Steve, who most of the equipment that I show you on these videos are made by him. He's really talented at this, and a lot of the strongman moves that I'm able to do and equipment that I use, I wouldn't have access to if it wasn't for Steve. So big shout out to him. I hope you keep making equipment. So just a couple of things before we get started on the difference between your normal dumbbells that you'll see in a commercial gym and your Strongman Loadable Dumbbell. So the biggest difference is the 2-inch diameter handle. So this makes it a lot harder to grip and it makes the moves a lot more difficult. I would say if you are training, if you only have access to normal dumbbells, go for it. Work with what you've got. However, it's a very, very different proposition to use a dumbbell with a 2-inch diameter grip. The next thing is the length of your drums. So we've gone with 9-inch, but you will work with whatever material you have, okay? The longer it is, obviously the more awkward it is, especially trying to sit it on the back of your neck or onto your traps really. 9-inch is sort of a standard and it's a good place to start. So if you can get as close to that as possible. The other thing is your opening for your plates. Again, it all depends on what materials you have to work with and what weight plates you actually have to work with. So as you'll see throughout the tutorial, we've got a 1-inch peg in the center here because we've got a lot of 1-inch discs. We do have Olympic discs as well, but for this, the standard plates were an awful lot easier to work with. And then our opening is 7.5 inches. Again, make sure, measure your own discs, see if you need it bigger. If that's a perfect size, brilliant, go with it. So on to the actual DIY itself. So that's very simply how you save yourself a couple of €100 and make a Strongman Loadable Dumbbell. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.